As a brief refresher, most people tend to know what network sniffing is. It's this idea of actually watching what's happening on the network, having some device, whether it's a computer or a hardware based, specifically designed device, something that watches what's happening on the network, all the data, all the packets, all the traffic going across the network, capturing all of that data, capturing all of the traffic that's going around, and using it for usually statistical analysis, understanding how much traffic is going across a network. What kind of traffic? Do I see a lot of voice over IP? Do I see a lot of video traffic going on? What's the percentage of web browsing or Farmville playing versus YouTube video versus legitimate network traffic, email, and so forth? And also understanding the conversations, which systems are talking to other systems. This is actually really great for capacity planners, for network managers, for system administrators. Perhaps doing some of this network sniffing will reveal that these two systems replicate a lot of data back and forth, but they're actually connected to two separate segments of the network. Network sniffing is what enables them to identify that traffic and identify maybe a more optimal solution, like moving them to the same segment or adding an adapter to both of them that are hardwired to each other. All kinds of interesting positives can come from watching what's happening on the network and actually analyzing it. There's a number of benefits to network sniffing, certainly a lot of benefits to typical network administrators or legitimate network administrators, but also to ethical hackers. And in fact, if you look at some of these that I've got listed here, you can see that a lot of these can be used for two different things. They can be used as an attack technique or a footprinting technique, or they can actually also be used for legitimate network administration. So identifying software and services in use, mapping out the network and so forth, those have both angles of use. All great stuff. But I think the most important part is that network sniffing is done passively, almost always undetected. What's happening is that we're just really quietly attaching something to the network, software, hardware, combination of, and actually using that to capture the traffic. We're not trying during the sniffing phase to change traffic, to block traffic, to intercept traffic in some way. We just want to watch what's going on. Remember that earlier phases, we are enumerating and footprinting a network and doing some recon work. This is an amazing tool for recon, but then we can actually also use this tool later on for an active attack. And I'll show you both during this video.